All right, we're back at it, guys. I'm really the guy Slayer. I'm really gaming. We are back in. You know what it is? Final Fantasy 14. We're at Gate Town, outside of Yulmore. We're gonna holler at Alphino. We checked out kind of what's been going on here, the situation in Yulmore. People are, of course, dying to get into the city, to escape the poverty outside. And of course, this city is known for its desire to basically live out the rest of their days. All the rich in there are wanting to live out the rest of their days in just blind decadence, I guess you could say, until the end of their days. Because I guess they believe that, you know, this endless daylight with the power of the light just spilling over the world, and eventually I guess to swallow it all with the sin eaters and stuff like that. I guess they're just trying to, like, you know what, if we're gonna go out on our own terms. But they're also using that same power and influence to basically kind of like toy with the lives of those here. So let's see what we can do about that. Come on, Alphino. Alphino wears a look of profound disapproval. Mugging. Silver mug. You disapprove of these people's way of life? Or should I say you disapprove of Yulmore? I would say I would disapprove more of Yulmore, because in terms of these people's way of life, these people are holding on. These people are desperate. Like, this is what happens when you make a group of people desperate. Like, when you take away their resources to the point of starvation and things of that nature, you can then make them obey or play any form of crooked game you want them to play. Because the individual person may be strong enough to choose dignity over life, or pride over life, but people as a whole don't do that. People as a whole will choose life over everything else. So if you were to strip a whole town's worth of people of their resources of all kinds, hoard it to yourself, and then say, okay, the only way you'll get to have any of this back in any measure or fashion is if you play this weird game that basically, you know, makes you all have to, like, damn near kill each other in order to win for my amusement, and I'll give you pieces of, you know, your resources back to you. The overall majority of people will abide by that, because at least it leads to some form of a life, you know, and it's not just complete despair. People will do anything they can to avoid complete despair. And in desperation, again, which is kind of like the linking word to despair, desperation. In desperation, people will justify ways of living that they know in their own minds and hearts isn't good, or isn't right, or isn't even just to them or anyone else, but they'll justify it out of pure desperation to just not die, you know. So I wouldn't say that these people's way of life is something that I would disapprove of, but it's Yulmore facilitating that way of life for people outside of their city. It is difficult to make a final judgment without first seeing the city's inner workings. Mayhap it is that uncertainty which always makes me feel so ill at ease here. Not that it matters. However unjust the systems seem to me, if these people claim to be content with their life, it is hardly my place to criticize their choices. And again, like, even if somebody might claim that they are content with something that's happening to them, even if they say it or act like it, you always have to think about what would they do if given a better choice. You see what I'm saying? Because if they claim that this is what they want, that means if you gave them a better choice, they wouldn't change it, even if they had a chance to. This is different, you know. Like this is coercion. You know, this is like literal like life coercion. But take that elderly lady you rescued. Doesn't it not seem that those who have chosen to forgo Gilmore's largesse are doomed to suffer for their independence? You see what I'm saying? Yeah, Alphino started to understand. Yeah, he's breaking that truth out a little bit. In the end, they are all but forced to seek refuge in Gate Town. And so hamlets and fields across the island are left empty and untended, hastening the region's descent into ruin. And that's another thing too, because they're trying to get, because Gilmore is so cool with letting people, you know, they want to lord over them so much that the people have abandoned their own farmlands and stuff like that. So now there's no produce even being made to feed themselves, because they're looking to Gilmore to feed them for themselves. You see what I'm saying? Nay, I am not convinced that Gilmore's generosity truly serves the best interest of Kalusia's people. I am not so naive as to think that there is some miraculous solution to all of this. Yet I cannot help but frown at the sight of hard-working villagers struggling to survive, even as the chosen few rejoice at being plucked from poverty by the hand of the capricious noble. There has to be a better way. I will not know for sure, however, until I have taken those long-delayed steps through Gilmore's gates. 'Tis fortunate that you arrived when you did, Amon. I have been working on a scheme to insinuate myself into the city, and if all goes to plan, it should come to fruition soon. There is a beast tribe who makes its home in the seas surrounding the island, the Ondo, they are called, though you and I know them as the Sahagin. For the most part, they keep to themselves in their ocean grottos, and rarely have dealings with land dwellers. But as Tartaru took such great pains to impress upon me during our stay at Kugane, business favors the bold, and so I reached out to them. I duly discovered that the Ondo are inordinately fond of land-grown produce, fresh fruits in particular. And well, I offered to procure them such goods, and they promised me to pay me in pearls. An attractive business venture for any prospective investor. Would you not agree? Surely even the most jaded Elmorian lord would have time for a merchant who can make pearls from plums and pumpkins. Yes, I've come a long way since my days of buying samurai swords without first negotiating a price. My appointment with the Ondo is due to take place in a few hours. I just need to collect the produce and meet them on the shore. Might you help me make the exchange? Look now, I'm about tired of these errands you sending me on, boy. I should be glad of your company. First things first then, we must pay a visit to Moshe Moa, my supplier in right. Come, it's just to the northwest of here. All these seedy ass people, look at that. You see that? Motherfuckers in the alleyways and shit, all seedy and shit. Could be all seedy and underhanded. Okay, let's go. The Moshe Moa, huh? Granny. me guess. It's that city right there. Yep. Yay! Ah, this is Moshimura. This is Moshimura. This is Moshimura, the farmer of whom I spoke. Is there something I can do for you, friend? Good day to you, Moshimura. This is my associate, Amon. We are here to collect the produce I purchased. Eh? I loaded your lackey up with the goods not too long ago. My lackey? I know no such person. Mr. Ladd, short blue hair? No? He said he'd come on your behalf, and since he seemed to know all the details, I just assumed. Confounded. Someone must have been eavesdropping on our conversation. Oh boy, gotta go uppercut and jab somebody. Gotta go give him some uppercuts and jabs. If this charlatan was here not long ago, he cannot have gone far. We should split up and search the area. You find a vantage point on the south side of town, and I shall take the west. Oh my God! Oh boy! Oh boy! We gotta go out here. We gotta find a vantage point out here outside of town. We gotta find a vantage point. Bust that. We gotta bust that. Bust that. We gotta bust that and head on out. We gotta head on out. Head on out. To Calibre. To Calibre. To Calibre. To Calibre. To Calibre. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Search the surroundings for a male Mistel with short blue hair. You may move the camera and zoom in. You located your quarry. Need some over there. Keen eye, let us move in and before he makes good with his escape. Hey, little boy. Hey, little boy. Hey, little boy. Hey, little boy. Yeah, you.
There you are.
You done fucked up now.
The thief who claims the harvest on my behalf. Hand it over.
Well, forgive me. I have to get into the city. I have no family and all my friends have already been chosen. No one here gives a damn about me. When the meal gets handed out, I'm lucky if I get a smell of it. No matter what I do, they won't call out my name. I'm so tired, I'm so bloody hungry. I thought maybe I could steal your idea, get in that way.
What is your name?
Kai Shear.
Tell me then, Kai Shear, must it be Yulmore or nothing? What of the Crystarium? They may not offer charity, but you would be fairly compensated for any work you did.
No, it has to be Yulmore. That's where all my friends are. We made a promise that we'd live together in paradise.
I was to make my deal with the Ondo at the Clave. Listen carefully, and I shall tell you my plans for the business, and how best to arouse the Yulmorans' interest.
You'll give me your place? Just like that?
I'm giving you a chance, nothing more. What comes of it is entirely up to you.
I understand. Oh, thank you, thank you!
That was pretty bold of him, pretty big of him to let him have it.
This was but one path. There will be others. But for young Kai Shear, it was the difference between life and death. I do not regret my decision, yet I will admit that a part of me wonders if it was for the best. We strive to bring swift salvation to this world, that countless lives might be saved, not least your own. Even if it came at the cost of one man, should I have forged on regardless?
That's not who you are.
I suppose not. Were Estinian here, he would most likely scoff at my soft-heartedness.
Same old Alfino, ever the slave to sentiment.
But I thank you for your kind words nonetheless. Let us see to it that both these stories have a happy ending. Shall we return to Wright then? Is that? I can't be sure, but I think someone's in trouble. Come on, they may need our help.
We just saving everybody today. We just been saving people's lives all day, every day. Okay. Okay, just call me Mr. Save Your Ass every day. Just call me that. Okay. You know what? I don't even want. No. Just let me jump in the water, please. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. I just wanted to jump in the water. I just wanted to jump in the water and swim. You won't let me swim. Won't let me swim. Vermont yards. Oh, fuck y'all for right now. Give me this. I'm gonna need more of those. Okay. Weakened wretch. That should take care of the worst of his injuries. Mercy. Mercy, I beg you. Breathe easy, sir. No harm will come to you here. Poor man is shivering. Pray keep an eye on him while I get a fire going. I thought for certain I was dead. How am I ever to repay this kindness? We'll settle for the tale behind your current predicament. Why don't you begin by telling us your name? Tristo. I was invited into Yulmore as an artist, working as an artist. A wealthy couple took me in to paint pictures for them, but when my style proved contrary to their taste, they just as quickly turned me out onto the street. Damn. See, I knew that being there wasn't permanent for people who were allowed in. Like, I was left penniless and patronless. A grave sin in Lord Valtry's city. Within days, they had brought me before the man himself, and he asked me what I meant to do. Dejected as I was, I told him that I wished to leave. Little did I know how soon he would grant me my wish. They flung me over the balustrade into the goddamn ocean. Damn. From up there, how are you not dashed to the pieces? Don't ask me. Luck, I suppose. Though if you hadn't found me when I did, you did, I wouldn't have counted for much. Monstrous. And the citizens condone such barbaric punishment? Oh, without a second thought. When Lord Valtry passes judgment, no one so much as blinks, let alone argues. And Gilmore, his word is law. Yeah, I'm about to go in there with my goddamn soul edge. Start smacking some people with my soul edge. Y'all being some dicks in here. Get y'all some of the soul edge. That's what they need. They just need some of the soul. They just need some of my soul edge. Smack them with my soul edge. That's all they need. Alphino, let's go smack some people with my soul edge. The more I hear about Ilmore, the more determined I am to see what waits within its walls. I shall bend all my thoughts towards securing another way into the city. There must be something we can do. But first, we should convey Tristan to the shelter of the village. Fire or no fire, he needs to be out of this chilly coastal air. Away into the city. Okay, now where are you sending me? 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 Battle. Okay, we're gonna do this right here. This is what we're gonna do. There we go. We're gonna do that right there. We're gonna do that right there. We're gonna just dip. There we go. Pray accept my deepest gratitude. I owe you both my life. And if you will permit me, I would assist you in your attempt to enter Ulmore, insofar as I am able at any rate. To be frank, the thought of sending my saviors into that awful place makes me sick to the stomach. But since it's plain you set your minds on it, you should take this. It's my favorite paintbrush. The Umorian elite are never satisfied until they get exactly what they want. And if I'm not mistaken, the couple I mentioned will be looking for someone to replace me. If you make a show of owning such a well-used brush, you may be able to convince people that you have a talent for painting. Are you certain? This is your livelihood. We cannot deprive you of such a treasured possession. I give it gladly after all you've done for me. Besides, I can't. I don't think I'll have the heart to paint anymore. As to what I'll do instead, I honestly haven't decided. But I shan't stay long in this place. Not with that city brooding over me. Nay, I'll move on to new lands and a new profession. And I'll keep you in my prayers from now until my dying day. Thanks, Tristan. Thanks, buddy. Alphino weighs the brush you received from Crystal in deep in thought. They say kindness is its own reward, but Tristan has repaid us with a gift as timely as it was unexpected. We will, however, need to act upon his advice before another painter steps in to fill the vacancy. Thankfully, I do have some modest skill with the brush. Nothing approaching that of a true artist, of course, but enough to play the role, I would hope. As for you, well, if you don't mind taking a subordinate role, mayhap you could pose as my assistant? Then it's settled. All we need to do now is return to Gate Town and await the next appearance of those vile jesters. Oh great, so I gotta be this little boy's assistant, huh? That's what I gotta do. That's what you gonna make me do. That's what you gonna make me do. That's what you gonna make me do. You ain't got no beef. You ain't got no beef. We gotta go riding all the way back down there. Let's go. No. Little murder. Oh shit. I don't want to bother you. Here they come. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention once more. What a day it's been for the folks at our door. We welcomed a peddler who made pearls from plum. And now we've a place for a painter of a plum. So come along and don't be slow. It's time to let your colors show. I can paint. Portraits at least. Landscapes and still lifes are so rarely commissioned these days. Oh, I thought I spied a few new faces in the crowd. What fortune that you should feel at ease around an easel. On an easel? What proof have you of your prowess? Any masterpieces on your person? Sadly not. Everything I paint is soon sold. Such is the life of a working artist. I have only my brush to testify for me, though you will know that it has seen no small amount of service. Ho ho ho. Specks of paint, both old and new. A tool much loved and much used. Not a prop to be conjured on the hop. Very well. Come with us and we'll put those talents to the test. And who is this hanger-on? Well-wisher or parasite? Well, this is my assistant. He whose unfailing support allows my art to flourish. I will go with him or not at all. Parasite, then. We shall leave his fate in the hands of your new employer. It matters not with us. And having filled our latest vacant space, we retire to you a more sweet embrace. Oh, mercy me, the mule. We almost took our leave without leaving a loving token. We must empty the sacks ere we make our way back.
Redemption is beyond us. The lament of all but saints and fools, and the comfort of the lords and ladies of this accursed place. Once they held fast against the madness, only to embrace the coming cataclysm and delight in the end of days. Perhaps in rapture they seek to lose themselves and the misery they share. Or perhaps for them alone, the promise of eternal pleasure really does hold true.
The path to glory. Welcome, welcome to the city of final pleasures. Feel free to weep at its magnificence. No, not even a single tear? Moving right along then. Our first task is to register you as residents, you know? Make it all nice and official. We'll smooth the way, so you just need to put on your happy faces and head through the joyous hall. The Bureau of Immigration is on the first room on the left of the passage. Declare your name and occupation in a nice loud voice. The clerks will tell you where to go from there. Oh, and pay no mind to the folks off to the side of the road. Much like the hopefuls in Great Gate Town, they haven't earned the right to enter the city proper. If, however, you enjoy basking in the envy of your fellow man, then by all means take your time. But why waste another moment? Go, enjoy the beginning of your new life in paradise. The Bureau of Immigration, was it? I suppose that we better show ourselves willing for the time being. Okay, so there's even more people out here. Okay. Glory Gate. Okay then. The Bootress. Welcome to you, more fortunate friends. May I have your names? I'm Alphino, an artist, and this is Amon, my assistant. Ah yes, I was informed of your imminent arrival. We can forego the usual interview and begin processing your registration papers forthwith. Now, the citizens of Yulmore are divided into two classes. There are the free, who are blessed with the favor of Lord Vothry, and the bonded, who work in the employ of the free. You will be joining the ranks of the bonded. Your duties are to serve a patron in the capacity for which you were chosen. In your case, painting pretty pictures. Should your patron dismiss you for any reason, you must find another sponsor among the free, or accept work as a general laborer. I see. And might you tell us something of the patron we are to serve? The two patrons, exactly. Shy News and Dulia Chai A Maistel couple who most referred to as the Chais. They are both gentle souls, but I would ask that you conduct yourself with respect and humility, for your own sake as much as theirs. Now, a moment please, while I complete the relevant paperwork. All in order. These are your registration documents. Take those papers next door and submit them to the clerk. Once they've been stamped, you will officially be Elmorian citizens. Enjoy your new life in paradise. Welcome to the Bureau of Registration. Papers, please. What have we here? Alphino, artist. Amon, artist assistant. To be employed in the service of Lord Chai News and Lady Dulia Chai. Yes, everything seems to be in order. Your registration is hereby approved. I think it best that we deliver you to the Chai residence before. Oh dear. You smell hideous. Did you crawl here through a ditch? It's like an unholy miasma of dust and sweat and the musk of some unwashed beast. Proceed directly to the delusory next door and scrub yourselves clean. Use whichever showers are free. And after you've rinsed away that stench, you'll want to splash yourselves with this perfume liberally. Once you've made yourself presentable, then you may proceed to the Chai residence. Cornin, the guard by the stairs, will give you directions. I hadn't realized we were so aromatic. When we out here saving the world, we all outside these elements. You know what I'm saying? We out here in these elements. Okay, so where is it going? Where are we going? Where the hell are we going? Oh, the dozery. That's what we're doing. The dozery showers. You rinse yourself clean in the stream of water. This dude over there showering. Where's the exit? Where the hell is my exit at? Ah. Okay, now what? Apply the sweet smelling perfume. Where is that at? Oh. Wait. Let me guess, it's a key item. Yep. Here we go. You showered and dressed already? Have you? It is not. That is to say, it's rather exposed from one's ablutions. Does it not? Alice would have been drying her hair by now. Oh, he's because the shower is kind of, because it's like it's an open shower. That's why he's like, you know, it's kind of. What would a Stinian say? Or so we kind of push him and be like, you know, your sister she'd be done already by now. You know that, right? What is it? Hurry up and shower, Stinky. Fine. Just a quick rinse. Just a quick rinse then. Well, that was bracing. I believe the lingering smells of the road have been successfully expunged. Shall we go ahead and present ourselves to our new patrons then? Where are they at? Here. Okay. Alright, guys, we'll end it here, and in the next one, we'll go and see our new patrons. See what we can discover here in this land of riches and decadence. I'm Rolly the Godslayer. I'm Rolly Gaming. I'm out.